Everywhere you look, someone says, follow your passion. Well, what if you don't have one? What if you've tried so hard to look inside yourself for your passion and you didn't find it? You're not alone. And definitely don't be hard on yourself. I just read a statistic that 80% of people don't know what their passion is. Not only are you not alone, you're in the majority. So, what is all of this nonsense about finding and following your passion? Is it necessary? What can you do instead? The older I get and the more I live, the more I'm convinced that passion is not a have. It's not something you have. Passion is something you do. So let's get doing. I do have 5 different roads you can drive yourself down and find yourself somewhere where you are happy, feeling creative, and fulfilled. I don't want you to think that any of these 5 roads that you can point yourself down have to be about being great at whatever you do. You do not have to be great at anything. You just have to do things that you find enjoyable. Do them for the sake of enjoying your life. Number 1, if you don't have a passion to follow, you can start by just taking care of your health. This does not sound exciting or creative, but it can be. Because even if you take the smallest steps toward improving your health, you're going to see the benefits and feel the benefits of that. And that is going to make you happy, you're going to feel great, and you're going to want to continue down that path. There's different ways you can approach focusing on your health. You can focus on it in a food kind of way. And it doesn't mean going on a diet. It means learning how to cook and prepare healthy foods for your body. You could focus on your health in a way where you are adding walking or some sort of exercise routine. You can also focus on your health in a way where it's about strength and mobility. That's where I choose to focus. Not only does it feel great, but it helps me perform better in my entire life. I will put some links down below of some of my favorite mobility exercises, my favorite exercise channel. You can do very simple mobility exercises, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day, whatever. Find the easiest ones. You don't even have to sweat. It will add so much to your life. You can also focus on your mental health and how to make your life work better for you. Suppose you don't have a passion for style. You can still point yourself in that direction. And you can learn to express yourself through trying different styles. I have so many videos on this, guys. This is basically what I choose to focus on all the time. Focusing on your style and how you present yourself to the world will be so fulfilling because you'll see that as you present yourself to the world in a more intentional manner, in a way that reflects your insides on the outside, people will respond to you differently. You will find your tribe because they will recognize that in you. They will recognize that on your outsides. They can't see it when it's on your insides. So putting your style forward is a really fun, creative opportunity in your life. Number 3, you can point yourself down the road of crafting. Now, it's something that I find very inspiring. My sister started crafting in her 40s. She started getting really into it. She started painting. She was using her Cricut. She's making t-shirts. She's making all sorts of things. And she started this in her 40s and she finds it very fulfilling. She's making gifts for everybody. It's amazing. Crafting is something anybody can do. It is a set of instructions you can follow. At some point along the way, during your craft, if you feel inspired to make any changes, that's your creativity coming in. You can change the craft in order to suit your creative mood at the time, or you cannot change it at all. And at the end of it, you're going to have something that you made, something you feel good about, and you've had a lot of fun along the way. Suppose you don't know what you're passionate about. It doesn't mean that you can't, that's too many negatives. Suppose you didn't find anything that you're passionate about, but you could always focus on getting educated on things. Maybe there's something that you know you should learn, and you can spend time diving into that. Or maybe you've always wanted to get a degree, but you don't know what in. And you can start taking classes. You can focus on learning something. Even if there's something you don't know if you want to learn it, there's always something that you have to learn. And I have to say, it's always useful to know how to use tools, power tools. And if you can't think of one thing to learn, That's one thing that could be very useful in your life and super empowering. Don't have a passion? Don't have a hobby? You can always start volunteering. Volunteering is one of the most fulfilling things you can do. I know it sounds like it's not because you have to give up your spare time. You might have to take one show out of your Netflix queue to go help others, but there's nothing more fulfilling than helping others. And suppose you don't even like people, you can go help animals. That's what I do. I go and I raise kittens for the animal shelter every year. I don't have any kittens right now, otherwise I'd show you. They show up in my videos every once in a while. I'm holding them up invisibly. Helping animals is one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. I can almost guarantee you that if you've never found a passion for anything and you start volunteering, it would be really hard to not develop a passion for helping others. I wish you the very best of luck on your journey to finding something fulfilling and satisfying and having a wonderful life. If you're thinking about trying something or finding a new craft, hobby, something to be educated on, leave me a comment below. I want to know what you're up to, what you're trying, and let's just have more of these conversations. Thanks for being here with me. Let's talk soon.